Hello and welcome to your crypto update for Sunday, May 4th, 2025. My name is Nguyen. I'll be your guide through this analysis. Now, before we begin, let's take a look at this price of Bitcoin right now. Okay, price of Bitcoin right now is about 94,100. So basically, that is about 25.47% profit from the buy price of 75,000. Okay, 75,000 buy price. If you don't remember that, I will quickly bring up the video of the special buy alert. Okay, I'll bring that up right now. So this is the video. This is the video that was posted on Facebook and on YouTube. Special report alert dated April 9, 2025. And let me quickly play the video in a little bit fast mode right here. Here it is. Buy price 70,000 to 75,000. Expected target price 105,000 for a 50% profit. Hello and welcome to this special report. My name is Nguyen. I'll be your guide with this analysis. Let's get started. Okay. Today is Wednesday, April 9, 2025. We are going to go over the previous update and have a little review. Okay. As you can see from the previous review, Bitcoin is still in a downtrend. Okay. Still in a downtrend right here. And we recently have an indirect jump from the stock market, which the side effects go into the crypto market and affects Bitcoin. Okay. There was no breakout right here. Okay. There was no breakout right here. Okay. And it resumed downtrend from here. Okay. Next, any bounce is met with a sell-off. Okay. Bounce is met with a sell-off. And it created what is called a bull trap right here. Buyers who bought between 85 to 88 fell into a bull trap. Okay. Immediately with a tail rejection of price right here. And it resumed downtrend with a large one large red candle sell-off. Okay. Now, long ago, maybe in March, back in March, we when I first made this analysis, we expect the target price of Bitcoin to be 70 to 75-ish, and it hit that target price twice already. Okay. Now, what can we expect as of right now? Okay, we can expect strong buying at the supporting area. Okay, the last time I give you an update, I was talking about it's hard to break these exits area because there are multiple resistance or multiple selling area. It's like an intersection. Okay, that means when multiple groups, multiple schools of professionals, multiple groups from different analysis, they come in and sell or sell short in this area, making it a very tough area to penetrate and break through. That's what it means by multiple resistant area. Okay. Now on the opposite side of that, we have multiple supporting area. Okay. Buyers who miss the last time it broke out from this area, they have memories. They come back and put buy orders in this area. Okay. And people who often short sell up here, they are normally taking profit around supporting area and close out their short position. Okay. And long-term professional buyers, especially institution, whenever you see large volume, there are lots of transaction in that area. Okay. Institution and strong holders, strong buyers, they love to accumulate Bitcoin in this area. Okay. So with all that said, we have a rare Bitcoin buy signal here at 75,000 to 70,000 ish. Okay. And your target price or profit is somewhere between 100 and 105 high. Okay. And as we know, as you know, professional, they like to scale in position and scale up position. So with that said, let me bring up back up the chart and my video here. So as I was saying, so from that special report alert, rare Bitcoin buy signal right here, it is currently sitting on 25.47% in profit. Okay. Now let's have a review. Okay, let's have a review. If you remember correctly, um, from the last video update, okay, for the special review, I was talking about the date of December 12/12, which I gave the signal that the crypto market distribution, okay, that was your signal to sell your altcoins. Basically, near the top of 2024 in December and possibly in January 2025. And from that date, many altcoins, they went down 60 to 80%. Okay, if you didn't sell your altcoins, you understand and you watch all your profit disappear, and your coin went down by 60 to 80%. I understand that it is painful to watch, but it's already happened. Okay. Now, as I was saying that long ago we had back in February, okay, when Bitcoin was in the 96,000-ish, jumping up to 98. I gave a warning that a correction has not showed up yet, and when it does, we can expect Bitcoin to reach a price of 75 to 70,000-ish downward. Okay. Now, when Bitcoin came down here, made bounce, you know, a lot of people, they start buying. You know, even in here, you can see the volume in transaction here. A lot of people bought expecting Bitcoin to break out and resume uptrend from way up here, but that didn't happen. You know, this area right here was the pump Trump, okay, and it was short lived, and many people bought right here. Now they're just basically sitting on break even, you know, from here to here. They're sitting on break even. Now, if they had waited, or if they had received my warning, they would have waited until Bitcoin came down here in the 76 ish, 78 to 80,000. They could have bought it here. But if they actually waited for my signal, they could have bought Bitcoin at 75,000, okay, 75,000 ish, 76, 78, even up to the 80,000. They will still be sitting on nice profit right now. Okay. Now our target was 105 way up here. Okay. But you can start taking profit if you're listening to this. If you're a Bitcoin whale or you trade Bitcoin, you can start taking profit when they start reaching 100,000, because you always want to scale in position and scale out of a position for profit. Because let's say that you put in one order to sell all your Bitcoin at 105 and it never got that. It got to like 104 and 900 and then turn back down, have a breakdown and start it downtrend. Well, you just gave up a lot of profit, right? Okay. So when Bitcoin does reach 105, you know, the adjusted profit will be roughly about 40% from the buy price of 75,000. Okay. Okay. So here's what you're gonna find out. Bitcoin. This was our nice breakout right here. This was a weak breakout. Okay. Breakout, retest, and a nice strong breakout with confirmation. Okay. It resumed uptrend, and current Bitcoin right now is at 94,000. Okay. It is sitting or moving around this supporting area. Okay, and if anyone who wants to trade, trail up your stop or move your stop up, roughly about 90,000 would be a good place to start taking profit half of your position, just in case Bitcoin turned down. But from the strength of the action right here, Bitcoin is fairly strong as of right now based on our current action. Fairly strong, okay? Not extremely strong, but fairly strong, okay? So looking ahead, we always want to look ahead. We can see that these X's around in this area are where Bitcoin tend to pause or take a break while it's running, okay? While it's running. And put that back. That wasn't what I wanted to move. So the next X or the next target for Bitcoin is a move to 100,000, 100K right here. Next move, the X right here. When it gets to here, if the market is strong, there's lots of good positive news, Bitcoin can zoom up past. But what we do expect is a short break time when Bitcoin reach 100, because there were many people that bought Bitcoin at 100,000 at the top earlier. They want to get out for break even. They have good memories, or they probably put their orders in to get out. Okay, but when it gets that time, we're gonna come and look at the action and see what it's doing. Okay, so that is how you predict Bitcoin prices, instead of just grab a price from thin air like, oh, Bitcoin is gonna reach 200,000, it's gonna reach 300,000 or 500. Because remember, the last bull market, a lot of people were making Bitcoin prediction of 150,000, 200, something even trying to call it 300,000, and basically it just pulled numbers out of thin air. You know what I mean? And then Bitcoin went down to like 20,000. You know what I mean? 20,000 all the way down here, like 17,000. They were expecting Bitcoin to be 150 to 200,000. Yeah, Bitcoin showed them a top of roughly 68, 69,000 and went all the way down to 17,000 ish. Okay. So I don't pull numbers out of thin airs. I always look at the chart and see what the action is, and look at the sentimental um, from the entire market. See the news. That is how you can fit accurately check to see where Bitcoin can move up to, where it possibly gonna pause, take a break, or where it's gonna have a breakdown. Okay, so that sums it up for Bitcoin. Next, I'm gonna go into Ethereum. Okay, this is a chart for Ethereum. Okay, right here. Um, Ethereum right now has not made its move yet, but we can expect it to make its move shortly. To the target price, roughly 34,000 to 32 to, 3,200 to 3,400. Okay. Ethereum basically is one of the leaders of the altcoin. It is in DeFi. A lot of things are going on Ethereum. A lot of other layer one came out. They already came out trying to compete with Ethereum, but Ethereum still ranked number one based on market cap for altcoin. Okay. If you remember, I alerted to you guys to buy Ethereum with this chart I posted long ago, and some of my friends, they picked up Ethereum at even lower price than the price I gave to buy. You know, one of the price I gave to buy was 1550, and Ethereum dips even lower than that. It dips all the way to 1400. So a lot of people that bought based on that alert, they bought Ethereum down here. Okay, and as of right now, Ethereum is 1800. A lot of people, they are sitting on about 15 to 20% profit as of right now. Okay, if you bought the alert when I gave on YouTube in the previous video, you could have bought Ethereum right here before it makes this nice move right here. Okay, this move is roughly 200 points. If you bought it, you could have picked up Ethereum for at 1600. Okay, so right now Ethereum has 1800. That's 200 point up. 200 point divided by 1600. You'll be sitting on roughly about 12% profit. With the profit target for profit is at least right here 3200 for 100%. Now that's a profit target. That doesn't mean it's gonna surely happen or guaranteed to happen. No, it's basically a target profit. How high it will go, it could go higher or it could go lower. We're gonna see the action when it gets close to that area to see if it actually can reach the target or not. Okay, that's how you make prediction and analyze things. Okay, so that is the chart for Ethereum. Next, I'm gonna bring up SUI. So this is SUI. This is the chart for SUI right here. SUI made a nice breakout, a very strong breakout from $2.20 ish all the way to a high of $3.87. Okay, and people started to take profit in that area. You can recognize profit area because it's struggling to make its next move up, and right now you can say that it's starting to consolidate. If you pull out, it depends on the action. Some people would say it's flagging right now or making this triangle flag. It could be. We're gonna see the action and look at the volume to see how that works. Okay. So right now makes its move a stronger move than Bitcoin. A stronger move because from 2020 to 385, that is like a $1.65. Okay, $1.65. Let's see how much of the move that is. So 385 ish minus 2.20 divided by 2.20. It's a 75% move. That is a lot stronger than Bitcoin. Bitcoin only moved from the bottom roughly 25% right now, but SUI has made a 75% move. Now when this thing move, when it goes up and go up high, when it goes down and go down a lot more too. Okay, SUI has a higher beta than Bitcoin. How high can we expect SUI? We can expect it the next breakout to, depends on where the breakout is. We can expect it to roughly reach about $5 ish. Okay, and then when it reach $5 ish, we can look at the strength of the market, the strength and price action of SUI, volume, number of transaction, and see if it can break its high of 535 ish or 535 ish. See if we can break that. But as for now, target price of $5 is pretty good. If you bought it at the breakout here, that's good for you. If you bought it at here, you're still good. You made less profit. A lot of conservative traders, they will wait for this breakout right here. Okay. So that sums up for SUI. Next, I'm gonna bring up SOLana. This is the chart for SOLana. As you can see, SOLana has left its downtrend right here. and begins to uptrend. And based on the last previous video, I was saying that Solana looks like it's gonna make a wedge, and usually a rising wedge like this has a breakdown. I wanted to see the price in the candles of Solana to be above this resistance line right here, going up like that. And as you can see, when it came right here, it took a break. There was some profit taking, and it left this area. So right now, you know, the previous we can make another line right here. Hopefully it doesn't break. Hopefully it doesn't break this line. Why is making a sideways channel? Uh, if we get more meme coins enter, or we have a meme coin pump, we can expect Solana to break out from this channel right here. Okay, you never know, because Solana is the platform for meme coin, and a lot of meme coin when they come, and a lot of meme coin when they die. So when they die, you know, it pulls the price of Solana down, and when they pump, it brings the price of Solana up with it. For conservative traders, you know, it's better to buy the breakout rather than to accumulate, because if we have a breakdown, it wouldn't look good. That's pretty much for Solana right now. Next, I'm going to bring up XRP. This is a chart for XRP right here. As you can see, XRP is weaker than the other coin. The other coin made a higher move up. So it made like a 75% run already. And XRP is struggling, okay? XRP move above this minor resistance, but this major resistance that was formed here is now pulling back and just hugging this resistant, now supporting line, hugging. What we want to see is a quick pump move up. That will be good for XRP. But as of right now, there hardly any action based on the volume. Volume has been decreasing. When the volume starting to pick up and more action like this area, we can expect a nice move for XRP. How high can XRP go? There are multiple areas where people are looking to take profit, especially in the 295-ish right here. People that bought right here, they weren't very happy, because instantly when they bought the very next day, they are down a lot. And they didn't see any profit at all. Some of them, they're just waiting to get out for break even. Okay, there are a lot of people that bought right there based on the volume right here. See that? This group of people who bought right here and bought right here. They're waiting right here. So when XRP moved up to the $2.50, $2.60, we can expect some profit taking at that area. Okay. So that pretty much sums up this this crypto update for this week. Hopefully we're going to have more action and some positive sentimental in the crypto market, and see some nice movement for all of the coins, okay? Until next time, my name is Nguyen. They call me the Trader with 7 monitors. This is not financial advice. It's for education and entertainment only. You will always see this here. Till next time. See you guys.